Well, the Diamond Hogs are in Hoover for the SEC baseball tournament. They wrapped up a win early this morning over South Carolina. Drew Ammons live from Hoover to tell us about this exciting game last night and into this morning, Drew.
Yeah, Ashley, when you say early, I mean, it was early. I'm telling you, around 1:30 is when this baseball game wrapped up. It started at 9:45 p.m. The Arkansas Razorbacks a winner over South Carolina 13-8. Arkansas erupted offensively with 13 runs against the Gamecock team that finished third in the SEC East alongside Mike Irwin. I'm Drew Ammons. Let's talk more about this baseball team right now and the fact that Arkansas really responded after losing in the regular season finale in Athens, Georgia, to the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, Arkansas turning the page talks a lot about the fact that the top 4 seeds in this tournament never get an opportunity to take the field at the Hoover Met prior to their first game. How much of a factor is that in terms of depth perception, getting a feel for the playing surface? Here's what Casey Martin and Dave Van Horn had to say.
Fields and stuff we work out at, it's a little bit different than this one. This ballpark obviously plays, big. But, at the end of the day, it's baseball. You just got to show up and play as always.
Sometimes I think when you get here and you play the first day and you win, it's almost a little bit of an advantage, except that you've used a little more pitching because you're out here on the field and you're playing. Sometimes I just feel like the more you play, sometimes the better you get. And hopefully we can play here for a while.
They got to get better defensively. We all know that, Mike Irwin. 5 errors committed by Arkansas last night.
And Florida had errors, too. And if Dave Van Horn's right, okay, that's fine. But now both teams have played on this field an entire game. So I don't think we'll see as many errors as we did. But some of those were throwing errors. And that may not go away because the field is wet. It's very humid here. You can go down. We did last night, touch that grass after the game. It's damp. Players just have to be aware of it. But the way you overcome those errors is what they did last night. They just scored a lot of runs. When you score 13 runs in a baseball game, you can make some errors.
They did end on a high note as they closed the game with a double play. Casey Martin started that double play. That's a good thing. Now, as far as Florida is concerned, that's a baseball team that won 2 of 3 over Arkansas back in March. That was in Gainesville. Quick take on that, Mike, considering Arkansas lost one that was lopsided in that series, but those were some close games outside of that.
Well, the game that they won was the game where Blaine Knight pitched, and he's pitching in this game tonight, so you got to feel good about that situation.
We really hope that the game is tonight, but we'll see with the weather. That's why we are inside, Ashley, here at Fan Fest at the SEC tournament. Back to you.